want to strengthen the shoulders here, right? So you've got deltoids, you've got your 4 rotator cuffs. But the deltoid, there's lots of different parts. There's anterior and posterior. So the first thing we're going to have her work on, Lindsay, we're going to have her work on the anterior delts. So she's just going to bring her arms straight up, forward, and then drop it down, slow. Good, up and down, very slow. Or you can do, let's have you do an individual, like one side at a time.
Okay.
So right side up and down. Super, same thing, 3 sets of 10. So now we're going to do some shoulder presses. This is going to help a variety of areas, your delts and also the traps. So we're going to have Lindsay bring her arms up, and you're just basically going to push straight up. Isolated, very slow. 3 sets of 10.
And now we're going to do another shoulder exercise. It's lateral raises. And you're just going to bring your arms out and back down. Keep your fingers pointing towards the ground. And do 3 sets of 10.
Okay, so we went through some exercises that are super important. We'll probably show you a couple more, but there's some stretches that are very important as well to stretch your posterior delt. So we bring that over, right? We have a posterior deltoid muscle that we need to stretch all the way back. And she'll hold for 30 seconds, and then she'll do the opposite side. Hold and stretch. Try to do these stretches after you take a shower or a bath when you're warmed up a little bit. Super. Okay, so a lot of you guys are doing computer work for hours and your neck and shoulder are killing you. This stretch is super important. You can see she's going to pull down on this side here, and then she's going to bring this head to the opposite side. So you pull here with this arm, pull down, and then stretch. She's stretching all these trapezius muscles and scalene muscles. Then she's going to do the opposite on the opposite side. And switch and stretch. All this, you'll feel a nice stretch. You feel stretch in there?
Mm-hmm.
Stretch all this out and do this, once again, 30 seconds each side. Okay, so another stretch that's super important, especially for patients that are post-surgical, that had surgery, they have scar tissue, is the spider crawl. So this stretch, you're going to see Lindsay, she's going to slowly spider her hands up as high as she can go, and then stretch, and then hold. And so then she'll switch and do the opposite side. So try to do these at least bilaterally on both sides. She'll slowly crawl up the wall, and then stretch and hold. So the next exercise is super important because this strengthens your rotator cuff muscles. This is going to strengthen your subscapularis, that allows you to do internal rotation, and your teres minor in the back, that allows you to do external rotation. So a lot of you have impingement syndrome with your shoulder, and it's jammed in there because these are weak. If you hear popping and clicking, because these 2 rotator cuff muscles are weak. So we have Lindsay here. As you can see, she's doing internal rotation, keeping a nice L there and just bringing it up. Then she's going to switch after she does 10 there. She's going to put it in the other hand, and then she's going to do external rotation, keeping that nice L. Good. And you want to do 3 sets of 10. If you have shoulder pain, you want to ice after this. Super important to ice to reduce inflammation. And then you would flip over and do it on the opposite side.